The World Cup is officially over, and today we're gonna rank every single country that participates in it, and we'll be doing it in 5 levels. Actually, six. And we'll be doing it in 6 levels, and we'll be doing it in 6 levels from excellent to very good to lucky to poor and to very poor, guys. Okay, these performances. Obviously, these are not the real ones. This was only for the thumbnail that I did. Malindet, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How are you? How are you doing? So, guys, we have this rank. Okay, I have no idea if this will work or not, but I hope it will. I hope it will. It's the first time I'm using it, by the way. Hello, Malindet. Thank you very much for the 2 rows already. I really appreciate that. I hope there won't be many lags. LatvianJR fan page, what's up? Julius, hi, bro. Listen, Julius, thank you very much for those donations, man. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'll just open it again. I guess so here we have it. These countries obviously will go back here. Um, and yes, guys, so we have the tier from excellent to very poor. Let's rank these teams. Ciao, ciao, star, ciao. So we have all the 48 teams here, guys. And what? With which team should we start? Yo, what is that? Jorge Mauricio, let's go with $1 Canadian. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Hello. No, it's Jorge Martins. Wait, it's Jorge Martins. Thank you, bro. Blitz, what's up? Third? What do you mean third? I love your streams. Thank you, Jorge Martins. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Hello, Mr. Nandos, guys. So, well, you know what? Let's just start with a random team. Okay, let's start with Saudi Arabia, guys. Where would you put Saudi Arabia? Because Saudi Arabia, um, let me just do this. Sorry, guys. Saudi Arabia had one of the most disappointing performances, right? I would say one of the most disappointing performances in this World Cup. Do you agree with that or not? Because, like, I mean, Saudi Arabia was just. Let's just have a look at their stats. Okay, let's just have a look at their stats. So we have Saudi Arabia right here. Last place. I mean, they did have a very tough group. What's up, Kaio Chen? Hi, Nandos. Very poor, must have been the wind. Yo, Addis, what's up, man? How are you? Addis, why did you block me on TikTok? What happened? Um, so guys, like Saudi Arabia had quite a poor performance. They only scored one goal in 3 games, and 2 points is not that bad, but one goal is quite bad. All right, but I mean, taking into account that they did beat Argentina last year, I don't believe they played well. I don't believe they played well. Well, they did score against Uruguay, but I don't think that's a very good thing. So Saudi Arabia, we start off with a uh, very poor. Okay, guys, let's go Saudi Arabia with a very poor. Why did it go with Haiti as well? All right, guys, very poor. Okay, let's be honest. Now Haiti next, guys. Haiti. I mean, they did have 0 points, right? They did have 0 points. They only lost 3-0 to Brazil, 1-0 to Scotland, and Morocco 4-2. They scored 2 goals against Morocco, guys. Algeria last place, Republic of Algeria. What's up? Um, no, I have a new account on TikTok. But why did you block me, man? Good luck, bro. Thank you very much, Neymar. Neymar, thank you very much, man. So, guys, what do you think? What do you think about Haiti? Do we put it in the very poor, lucky, or very good? To be honest, to be honest, I think that Haiti was a team that you know. showed a good performance because they only lost 1-0 to Scotland, 3-0 to Brazil. Brazil, guys, Brazil. And they scored 2 goals against Morocco. They were even tied. So, you know what, guys? I'm going to put Haiti in the good ranking. Why? Because Haiti, nobody was expecting anything from them. Okay, and they played well. They played well. We have to see at the expectations, guys. All right, it's not that simple. It's not that simple. What's up, Raka? How are you? How are you? How are you, guys? Um, guys, do you agree? Good. Do you agree on this? Because I mean, Haiti, it's a team that nobody expected anything, right? I'm so glad Spain won and not Argentina. Well, I'm also glad that Argentina didn't win. Do the Democratic Republic of Congo. We'll do every single country, guys. We're gonna do every single country. Now, next up, we'll put these guys to last places. Mm. All right, guys. So next up, we have a very, very interesting national team. We have a very, very interesting national team that qualified to the next round. They did qualify to the next round, and I'm obviously talking about the Aussies. So Australia. Australia. What do you think, guys? What do you think about Australia? To be honest, I think they really, really surpassed all the expectations. Me three, what do you mean? Hey bro, can you do Brunei? But Brunei didn't participate in this World Cup, man. Portugal, you're from Australia, so what? How would you rate your country's performance at the World Cup? Um, so guys, what do you think? What do you think? Do we put Australia at the excellent, very good, good, lucky, poor, or very poor ranking? I mean, they did stay last. They did stay second in the group against Paraguay, USA, and Turkey. Turkey had obviously a very, very bad performance, but decent, good. Well, Australia, you know what? I will actually agree with you. I would say Australia played good. They did win 2-0 against Turkey, lost 2-0 against Australia, lost 2-0 against the USA, and tied against Paraguay. Paraguay, who did beat Germany later on. So, yes, I agree. They also lost only in the penalties against Egypt, who almost literally took out Argentina. So, I actually agree with you, and I think that Australia had a good performance. You're Australian, Agate. No way. No way, no way. Australia wasn't that great, that's true. Well, but I'll say good, right? I'll say good. Cape Verde, guys, we'll do Cape Verde. We'll do Cape Verde for sure. You just have to wait. Well, I think I haven't been engaging with you because I'm just spending a lot of time with friends. That's completely fine, man. That's completely fine. Um, I would just really, really, you know what? I would just really, really, be thankful if you would, um, say sorry to Fonfon, to one of our moderators. Looking at the score, maybe good. Yeah, I would say good. I would say good for Australia. Next up is Curacao. Now, Curacao obviously had that amazing start of the game against Germany, equalizing the result, right? And later on losing by 7-1, unfortunately, okay. But that was not a surprise. Okay, that was not a surprise. Yo, what's up, Aquarius? So Curacao, their games 2-0 against Cote d'Ivoire, not bad. 0-0 against Ecuador. Ecuador was a very, very tough team to play against this tournament. And I believe that Ecuador was very good. Jules, thanks for the follow. Um, so I think Curaçao played good. Really. I think that Curaçao's performance was good or even very good. We have to take account the expectations that were put onto the team. They managed to get 1 point. Terot, what's up, man? They managed to get 1 point, and I think that is a very, very good achievement for the smallest nation to ever qualify to World Cup. You know what? Maybe poor, but not very poor. Why poor? Why? Why poor, guys? Do you think that it's poor performance for Curaçao? I would say it's very good. I would say it's very good, guys. Cape Verde is smaller though. I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say so. Um, hello rugby. Hello, hello. What's up? Oliver James, thanks for the follow, by the way. Okay, bro, listen, you're gonna stop spam. Okay, you're gonna stop spamming Trappy. Um, if you don't stop spamming, the moderator will have to intervene. Yo, what's up, Voidan? I see you. I see you, Daquarius. Okay, bro. You know what? I will have to mute you for 5 minutes. Bellander smaller than Latvia. What's up, Armand's Dumpe? Hello. Seba. Yo. Guys, so Curaçao's performance, guys. Curaçao's performance, where do we put it? I would say we put it at very good. I would say we put it at very good or then good. Good or very good, because they did tie against Ecuador. And for a country their size and the population, I think that's a great achievement, to be honest. But what do you think, guys? What's up, Alex? Kehinde, yo, yo. The World Cup history of Hungary, please. I have already done it. Lucky? What was he spamming? I don't know. Can you rank Italy? Italy's not here. I didn't even notice. Yeah, he was spamming. They lost 1-7 to Germany. Yes, but what do you expect, bro? What do you expect? They are the smallest nation ever to play in the World Cup. So you know what, guys? I'm gonna put them at a good performance. Yes, guys, good performance. Not very good, but good performance. Okay. W streamer, thank you, Armand. So guys, now next is Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire. Okay, you know what? Let's go for South Africa first. South Africa. Now, South Africa is a very, very, very interesting occasion here. You disagree? Why do you disagree? Guys, South Africa is a very special occasion here because they did manage to get past the group, okay, and they lost in the first round of knockouts. Only by 1-0 in the last minutes. Ciao, Matis. In the last minutes. So, what do you think about us? What do you think about South Africa? I would say that they had a good performance. However, however, they could have played better. They could have played better. So that's my question. Do we put them at a poor or a good performance? Because I wouldn't say it was luck. They were playing pretty good. Latvia is going to win Euro 2028 and World Cup 30 since Robert Aditais. What? Do you think Saki is the GOAT? I don't think that Saki is the GOAT. No. Duko, what's up? I don't know why can't I download. I don't know, bro. You have to go check out all the links. Rest in peace, Hayden Adams. Exactly, bro. Exactly. So rest in peace. Obviously, change Lucky to mid performance. Lucky to mid. Mm, I don't think that we could do that. Like Lucky to mid. I mean, poor is kind of mid, right? Poor is kind of mid. I would say. Why is it lagging suddenly? Ivars Novickis, hello. Latvia is very good. Yes, we are. We are very good. We are very good. Latvia will win the next 50 World Cups confirmed. South Africa got lucky penalty against Czech Republic. Um, well, it seems we'll have to rephrase the page. Penalty against Czech Republic. Uh, I mean, This could be a mid performance. Yeah, this could be a mid performance. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Poor or lucky? I think South Africa. Well, but they did go to the round of 32. They did get to the round of 32. Guys, come on. Why is it lagging so much? I don't understand. I don't understand. Do you have Slovakia there? No, we don't. We don't, Jakub, because Slovakia didn't qualify to the World Cup. Let's just exit the page. Let's enter it again. Okay, guys, let's enter it again. Come on. Sorry, I'm so sorry. What is this? Why did it change? Oh, come on, come on. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, we'll have to go back. We'll literally have to go back. So Haiti, we did put Haiti in the start. Guys, sorry, but this is just lagging. I don't know why. No idea why is this lagging. So we had put good Australia as well here. Um, Australia. Where do we have Curacao? Curacao good. And Saudi Arabia at the very poor. So guys, now we have South Africa here. Okay, let's just do it like this. So South Africa, guys. South Africa. Uh, you know what? I don't know. Just continue Latvian. Okay, okay, okay. Make it poor. Everyone expected. Everyone expected South Africa. Well, you know what? You know what? I read Sweden. Okay, okay. Xloverly, what's up, man? Let's go. But yeah, probably one club will be qualifying. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Is it the lag, guys? Is this lagging? Well, guys, South Africa. Where do we put this? They're horrible. Well, they weren't horrible. No, they were not horrible. Mm, they weren't horrible, but you know what? I don't know. Poor or lucky. Poor or lucky. You know what? I'll put more in a. I mean, they did get to around 32. You know, what? I'll put poor. I'll put South Africa poor performance. I don't want to, but I'll have to do it because yeah, really, like they could have won Czechia, for instance, and also against Canada. Like, let's just have a look at their shots. They only had 2 shots on target, so no, that's not a good performance, man. That's not a good performance for South Africa. Now, next up, we obviously have Turkey. Turkey, guys, your goat is live. Yes, Felix. Yes, exactly. Maldives are not here. Brooklyn Nelson, thanks for the follow. We'll qualify for the Conference League. I hope so. Check out the live. Thank you. Yeah, let's go. Come on. Guys, Turkey. Turkey, I think there's no doubt that it's a very, very poor performance. It's like the worst performance, probably. Um, Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire. Uh, I mean, Cote d'Ivoire did get the second place in the group, tied with Germany in points, and they only lost 2-1 to Norway. They won 2-1 Curacao, and they lost 2-1 to Germany. Um, I mean, they did beat Ecuador, so I'll put Cote d'Ivoire at a good performance. Canada, yeah, we'll do Canada soon. We'll do Canada soon, guys. Red, excellent, glory. Okay, Ivan. Sorry, but that will have to be a um. That'll have to be a. I'll hide you. I'll hide you because it's not. That's not a good message to the world. Cape Verde, very good. We'll go to Cape Verde, guys. We're gonna do every single team here. We're gonna do every single team. So Paraguay is next. What do you think? Where would you put Paraguay, guys? Where would you put Paraguay? I need to know. I need to know. I am feeling that Paraguay, they got pretty lucky. Let's be honest. Okay, guys, they got pretty lucky. I feel like Turkey should go to poor because of their win against USA. That's a that's a good thing that you're saying. But no, they stood last in the group. They stood last in the group. That's a very poor performance. Paraguay played ugly football, peak handball. Japan excellent. Magus. We'll go to Japan soon. Okay, we'll go to Japan soon. By the way, join the YouTube stream, guys. Well, but Paraguay, you know what, guys? I'm gonna put Paraguay at the lucky. All right, that they were pretty lucky. Okay, they were pretty lucky. Scotland is next. Scotland. Let's just have a look at Scotland's results. But they stayed third in the group. It was expected. What else would they do, right? They only lost 1-0 to Morocco and 3-0 to Brazil. But I believe they only scoring one goal in the whole tournament. That wasn't a good thing. Okay, that wasn't a good thing. Um, so I'll put Scotland at a poor performance. Also taking into account their fans. Imagine the fans that arrived to the stadiums that were in the games, right, supporting, and then they just do that. No, no, not for me. Not for me. I said Scotland had a poor performance. We did good versus Morocco. Poor Scotland. Yeah, I think it's poor, guys. I think it's poor. Now, South Korea. South Korea. This is a team that really disappointed me. I will be honest, this is a team that really disappointed me this tournament. Because if we have a look at their results, they stood third in the group. I mean, their only win against Czechia and 1-0 against against Mexico and 1-0 against South Africa. They're pretty unlucky. They're pretty unlucky. So South Korea, well, they also scored 2 goals in the whole tournament. They only conceded three though. So I would say either good or poor. But I'm more inclined to the poor. Yeah, they had to get out of that group, man. They had to get out of that group for sure. Especially with South Africa also having a poor performance. Dragomir, what's up, man? So yes, guys, no doubt South Korea had a poor performance. Why is it not going? South Africa, and this is not an easy group. Yes, but like, come on, it's like every single one of these could have topped it, right? I mean, it's very hard to say. It's very difficult to say. Why is it not adding South Korea, guys? I guess it doesn't want me to add it to the poor. Oh no, come on, guys, nah, come on, bro. What is happening? Just put Mexico on good after this. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Um, I wish Romania qualified. Yeah, I wish Latvia had qualified. I really wish Latvia had qualified, but it didn't happen. Oh, come on, guys. Do we really have to exit it again? Don't tell me we have to exit it again. This is a bit annoying, not gonna lie. Sorry, guys, not my fault. Just the PC doesn't hold it. I don't know why. If we we would have destroyed Sanyon, maybe. Guys, why are these? Okay, so lucky here. Okay, this is good. This is good. So, um, wait, no, we didn't put these teams yet. We didn't put these teams. So we had South Africa here at the poor, Saudi Arabia very poor, together with Turkey, Paraguay. Okay, now Haiti. Okay, guys, good. Australia, good as well. Curacao and Cote d'Ivoire. Okay, guys, so this is it. Now we'll put these guys to the end. USA, of course, obviously, Japan, Sweden. Okay, these can stay. These can stay. Belgium, Iran. All right. Okay, this is good. Latvia is not here, man. Latvia is not here, unfortunately. Walters, Latvia didn't qualify. I'm surprised that Canada qualified. What do you mean? So, guys, next up is Uzbekistan. Okay, let's do. No, let's go. Let's go. Uh, Next up is South Korea, guys. So South Korea, as we discussed, I would say that they had a poor performance. Okay, they had to play much better in that group. I wish me in 2030 there will be 64 teams. Maybe in Romania and your Latvia will qualify. Yeah, I hope so. I'm back. Blitz, what's up? Okay, bro, you'll have to be muted as well. So, guys, now Haiti very poor. What are you saying, man? What are you saying? Haiti very poor. They had a good performance, man. We have to take into account what was expected from the teams. Now, Uzbekistan, guys. Uzbekistan, this is a very, very controversial one as well. So, Uzbekistan, I really believe they had a unlucky game against Portugal, but obviously they did tie against Colombia, right? Do Ghana will do every single team, guys. Just stay till the end. Stay till the end. Now we're gonna do Uzbekistan. Guys, where would you put Uzbekistan? I would say that Uzbekistan goes to probably poor performance. Um, Poor performance, or then lucky maybe. But no, I'll go with poor performance. Okay, just because of that Congo game. I'm happy Turkey got group. They knocked out Romania. They're playing poor. Yeah, Uzbekistan could have played better. Now Sweden. Sweden, guys. Who is from Sweden in the chat? Who is from Sweden in the chat, guys? I need to know right now. I need to know right now who is from Sweden in the chat. How do you rate your country's performance? Sweden. Let's just have a look, guys. Let's just have a look again at Sweden. Um, I mean, they did stay third in the group in Netherlands and Japan and Tunisia, which is a very, very tough group. They won 5-1 against Tunisia, lost 5-1 to to Netherlands, and tied 1-1 against Japan. Obviously, lost 3-0 against France, but I really believe that they could have played better in that round of 32 and they could have even fought against France. They were having a good game. They were having a good game, and I think they were a bit unlucky. So, to be honest, I would put Sweden at the good, at the good ranking, guys. Why not? Why not? Sweden, they had a good performance. No, it's not Adam. It's just a myth. It's basically old ladies. Um, Guys, what do you think? Sweden, good, right? Emmanuel, what's up? Make sure you activate that subscriber badge. We're gonna do every single country, guys. Every single country. So stay tuned till the end. I sent a blank message. All right. I feel like I didn't play terrible against Portugal despite losing to 41-year-old Ronaldo. Sweden qualified solely from the Nations League. I'm pretty sure they got that last in Europe qualifying group. Mm, didn't deserve to qualify. Well, but they qualified and they were good. They were good. So guys, Tunisia. Tunisia. This is a team that I don't really know much about, especially in this World Cup, but I mean, they had some good games. For instance, against the Netherlands, right? But no, I really think that Tunisia was probably even very poor. Probably very poor. I really didn't think that Tunisia would be that poor because I had this idea of Tunisia like going there and fighting, but that did not happen at all. This World Cup, they had the group of death probably, but it did not happen. It did not happen in this World Cup. Tunisia, excellent, greatest performance ever. Make a whole new role for Tunisia. Yes, guys, we're gonna do Belgium. We're gonna do Algeria. Okay, we're gonna do everybody. Um. So yeah, Iran now. Iran. So the unluckiest team this World Cup. Iran. Well, what do you think about Iran, guys? I really don't support what they're doing, obviously, in their own country, but they had good games. They had very good games, actually. Um, they tied all their games, by the way. They didn't lose any game. I actually hadn't thought about it. They didn't lose any game, guys. Wait a minute. What do you mean poor? They didn't lose any game. They tied against Egypt, Belgium, and New Zealand. Against Tim Payne. They tied against Tim Payne. Well, you know what? Actually, this is a bit surprising. Iran, to what we could expect, I would even say very good, maybe. This might be our first team at a very good. Maybe they qualified because of the Nations League. Okay. They usually are amazing. They beat France in group game once. Iran was unlucky with the offside. Um, Unlucky tier, very lucky. Won 0 games, but yes, they did win 0 games, but they had, I mean, they tied. They tied every single game. And it was against Egypt and Belgium, two teams that also qualified to the next rounds and that got far, I would say. So, you know what? I would maybe even put it at a very good. Why it's not going? Oh, come on, bro. What are you saying? Maybe lucky? Mr. Pudgebird, what's up? Lucky? No, no, no. Iran was not lucky, man. Iran was not lucky, bro. For sure not. Um, Guys, either very good or good, I would say. Maybe good then, right? Maybe good. I don't know. Most people thought they would lose. Only World Cup or the whole world? What do you mean, bro? What do you mean? Very good is too generous. Probably yes. You know what? I agree. Um. Okay. What is this? Why is it not showing, guys? Why is it not showing? Well, we'll have to reorganize this again. Sorry about that. Well, cut it war here. Sweden. Okay. Now we have South Korea. South Korea, where are you? Where's South Korea? South Korea is here. Now Uzbekistan again. And Tunisia. Okay, good. So guys, yeah, now Iran. I think it's Iran. Guys, now Iran, they did tie every single game in their group. And unfortunately they didn't qualify to the next rounds. But Iran, you know what? Yes, I agree it's very dangerous. I agree it's very good. Would be a quite generous, okay, thing, but I'll put Iran at the good tier. Is this the World Cup? Yes, Marte, it is. Make sure you follow me, by the way. They did good, yeah. They did good. Brolks, what's up? Thank you for listening to me. Oh my god. No, no problem, man. No problem. Guys, make sure you follow me. Make sure you follow me for more content like this. It's 50-50. New Zealand was the weakest side. Yeah, exactly. Why did I put it in the good? Because they didn't win New Zealand. And if they would have won New Zealand, I would go to the very good for sure. Mexico. Mexico, guys. The team that is unbeaten in their home stadium. Okay, the team that gets unbeaten in their home stadium. I'll go for a good performance. I mean, or even very good. Either good or very good. Because they did top their group, which was not a very easy group. It wasn't a very easy group. And they only lost 3-2 to England. Okay, guys, they only lost 3-2 to England, guys. So maybe we would even put that at a very good performance. You know what? Mexico in a very good performance. because they did reach the round of 16. They did reach the round of 16, guys. Mexico, very good performance. We have to look, guys. I'm having a look to this, taking into account the expectations that were on the team and the players and the teams that they faced. Imagine almost winning England in the round of 16, bro. Like, it's very good. It's a very, very good, guys. Guys, we're gonna leave these teams to the end, obviously. Um, okay. Alright, guys, so Ecuador is up next. Ecuador is up next. Ecuador did lose to Mexico. Okay, they did lose to Mexico in the round of 32. But I mean, that game against Germany, guys, that game against Germany really won my respect. And Julius becomes a member of the channel. Let's go, Julius. Thank you very much for the. And wait, it's a super fan. Wait, no way. Julius becomes a super fan. There is just no way. Julius, bro. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. I really do appreciate that, man. Thank you, bro. You'll get your bonuses, man. I guarantee you that. So, guys, Ecuador now. Ecuador, let's see. I think that Ecuador had a good performance. Okay, they didn't have a bad performance. It wasn't also bad, really good. So I'll put Ecuador at the good performance tier. New Zealand with Tim Payne. New Zealand with Tim Payne, guys. Um, well, well. Where are we? New Zealand, guys. They did get 1 point. They lost 5-1 to Belgium, 3-1 to Egypt, and they scored in every single game. So, to be honest, guys, I think that it was a poor performance. They could have fought against Iran, maybe. But on the other hand, they did score in every single game, which is good. And I think that it wasn't expected that they would do that. So, I don't know. What do you think, guys? New Zealand, probably at the poor tier, right? New Zealand lucky. Is this your first super fan in your channel? Yes, Julius, it is my first super fan on this channel. Yes, it is. Guys, you're saying, guys, make sure you follow me and go join my YouTube stream. The ones that are on TikTok, let's try to reach 10k likes. Poor is good from New Zealand. Yeah, I would say poor. It wasn't really good. It wasn't good. So if we have to set a barrier between poor and good, this is it. This is it. Mr. Powder, thank you very much for the rose. Josica with the rose. And Pubgert as well. Thank you very much. So we'll go New Zealand at the poor. Now Uruguay. Uruguay, guys. Like, it was expected much more. Team Pain Republic. Um, guys, it was expected much more. I think it Uruguay. I mean, I wouldn't say that it was very poor. Okay, Uruguay did tie against Cape Verde, which was a very good team actually. But I probably think that it was too poor. They had to qualify. They had to qualify the next stages, right? They just had to do it. Very poor performance from Uruguay. Um, now next up is Iraq, guys. Iraq. I really didn't follow Iraq's game, to be honest. Iraq was one of the teams that didn't really interest me. They had 0 points, lost every single game, only scored 1 goal. They suffered 12 goals. 12 goals. I think that's or poor or very poor. I mean, Iraq, it wasn't expected anything from them, but I'll go for the very poor. I'll go for the very poor performance there. In the group death, by the way, in the death group, I mean that's a good notice. That's a good notice, but I mean they did only You know what? I'll go for the poor, okay? Because it wasn't really expected for them to do anything as well. So I'll go for the poor, okay? They weren't completely destroyed. Let's put it that way. But yeah, Uruguay's poor, bro. They were trash. Yes, but I have them in the very poor even. They're in a tough group. Yes, I know. That's why I put them in the poor. Couldn't really do anything. Hello, Dominio. Guys, make sure you follow me right now. Follow me right now. Repost the stream. Sad Latvia didn't qualify. Yeah, that was very sad. That was very sad. Right, guys. Now, um, Algeria. Now, this is an interesting one because Algeria is a team that I think it had a great potential in this World Cup, but they wasted it. Okay, they wasted it. And you know what? I'll go for the poor. Okay, I'll go for the poor fronts for Algeria, especially because I mean they did do what they had to do. They won Jordan. They tied against Austria. They lost to Switzerland. Nothing bad. Okay, nothing bad. But they didn't get. Well, wait. I mean, they did get to the round of 32. Algeria. Uh, maybe lucky, guys. Maybe even lucky because well, but they did. They were unlucky because Austria scored on them. It's a tough decision. Against Switzerland, I guess they didn't do anything, right? They didn't do anything in Switzerland, did they? Why it's not loading? Yeah, they had two shots. I mean, Algeria, poor or good, guys? Poor or good? Kind of indecisive here. They had good players. Lucky, good. Guys, what do you think? What does our super fan think on YouTube? Hard to remain. Austria beat us and qualify. Yeah, Dragomir. Lucky, poor, poor, lucky, good. Um, guys, what do you think? Say your answer. Say your answer. I'm paying more attention to the YouTube stream as always. Technically lucky because if Algeria won with Austria, they would have had Spain knockout. Uh, good, poor Algeria, guys. Algeria. We're speaking about Algeria. We're talking about Algeria here. Good or poor? They weren't lucky, guys. I wouldn't say they're lucky. Good or poor? I mean, they were in Austria's group. I'll leave them at the good. I'll leave them at the good performance because, I mean, they did what they could. Okay, they did what they could. All right, Austria. Austria, the same. No, you know what? Let's go for Czech Republic first. Let's go for Czech Republic first. I feel like it is better like that. Czech Republic next. They had one of the most disappointing performances I've ever seen in the World Cup. Unfortunately, I like Czech Republic. I actually had big hopes on them. I had big hopes on Czechs and on Czechia, but they kind of disappointed me. They kind of disappointed me because I thought that they would be getting all of those, you know, even wins in the group. They had a tough group, but I think that doesn't justify them staying last, right? I mean, they did stay last. So, Czechia, they only scored 2 goals. Uh, I mean, I will say poor. Okay, it wasn't a disaster. It wasn't a disaster, guys. Okay, it wasn't a disaster, but it was not good either. It was not good either. They had 1 point, so I'll go with poor. I'll go with poor on Czech Republic there. Now Austria. Austria had uh, a good championship. I think they had a good World Cup, but they were a bit unlucky. I think Austria was one of those teams that got a bit unlucky because they got Spain in the round of 32, And against Spain, they couldn't do anything. Okay, I mean, in the first half, they tried, but against Argentina, I think they got robbed. Uh, I mean, but I'll put them. I mean, I was expecting much more from Austria. Not gonna lie, I was expecting much more from Austria. What do you think? What do you think about Austria's performance, guys? What do you think about Austria's performance? Um, Unlucky, yeah. Poor or very poor? I'll say poor. I think they could have done better. Wait, guys, why is it lagging again? No way, guys. Why is it lagging so much? I don't understand. Poor Austria. Okay, Julius, you are the man, man. You are the man. If you say poor, it will be poor. Now we just have to complete this a bit. Oh wait, it's already complete, right? It is, or isn't it? Well, let me see. Let me see. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait, it's not complete. No, guys. Wait. Let me just let me do this again real quick. So we have Ecuador at the good guys. Sorry, it's just this is going out. This is going out of hand. It's lagging somehow. I don't know why. So Ecuador, yeah, it will be here. Now we'll add Algeria to this list. Yes. Now New Zealand here. Iraq. Czech Republic. And Mexico. Okay, that's good. Where is Uruguay? Okay, Uruguay, nice. So guys, we're discussing Austria. Okay, so Austria. We're getting out of teams, guys. We're starting to fall out here. But guys, Austria. I think they had a poor performance. I was expecting much more from them. Not gonna lie. Austria was a team that I was expecting more from, so I'll put them in the poor position. I mean, they didn't really get lucky. Okay, they were unlucky, but even like that, I think they could have scored a bit more goals, one or two more goals. Now, Jordan. They had the script group. So they were from the same group. But first of all, let's still go to Congo. I really want to know what you guys think about Congo in the comments. But me personally, I think that Congo had a very good game against Portugal. They managed to neutralize them. And then they also beat Uzbekistan. So you know what? Congo had probably one of the best performances out of the teams that were not expected to have good performances. They even almost knocked out England. I will put them I will put them either at the good or very good position. Yes, guys, Congo, I'll put them at the very good tier. Ahmed, what's up? Website name, it is tiermaker.com. Poor we all thought we could concede so much. Congo gave good fight to England, exactly. Um, Up Congo, let's go. Where's Norway? We're gonna do Norway next. We're gonna do Norway next, guys. And we'll do every team. We'll do every team. Guys, Congo, I'll put them at the very good tier, or then the good tier. I mean, but what else did you want them to do? To win England? It was very unrealistic. They got very unlucky, man. They got very unlucky. But no, they scored against England. No. Very good performance from Congo. Do you know Muja? No, I don't. Shadow, what's up, man? How are you? It has been a good time. Topic: How countries did in the World Cup. Exactly. Yes. Or boy, thanks, man. Thank you very much. For man? Why? Why Scotland up? What did you think of Iran? Echo, go watch my YouTube streams replay. You'll see what I thought about Iraq. So, guys, Congo, I'll leave them at a very good. I'll leave them at a very good position, okay? Jordan now. Jordan. So, Jordan is quite interesting as well. They did have a very bad group, but just because of that, I think they don't deserve the very poor. But I think they could be very poor or poor. Best match was France versus England. Right now, the actual World Cup final fell there. Exactly. So guys, they did score one goal against Argentina, one goal against Algeria, and one goal against Austria. So you know what, guys, Jordan, like, what were you expecting from them actually? What were you expecting from them? I think it's actually a good performance from Jordan. What do you think? Good or poor? Scoring is the only one in the group to score against Argentina, by the way. Um, everybody, exactly. Yo, guess what? Tell me, man. Mohammed, thanks for the follow. Good. They did what they could. Exactly, bro. I think they did what they could. Okay, Julius, hear me out, man. Hear me out, Julius. Jordan, what were you expecting from them to do? Were you expecting from them to win Algeria? They almost did that. Were you expecting to win Argentina? No. But were you expecting them to score against Argentina? Yes. No, you weren't. You weren't expecting. So, but they scored. So, did they perform well? Yes. Do you agree, Julius? So we not really expected from Jordan. Where's India? India didn't qualify. They put up a good fight against their group. Exactly. We'll talk about Argentina later, the great. We'll talk about Argentina later, okay? Yo, cycling is live. Thank you very much for that, for the gift. They were good. Yes, guys. Like, Jordan, I think they were good. Okay, they were good. Come on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on to the next teams. So, next up, we have Qatar. Guys, Moti, thanks for the coffee, man. Thanks for the coffee. Guys, we have Qatar next. I mean, Qatar, you don't really have to say anything, right? Did have 1 point. Did have 1 point. It's against Switzerland, by the way. And did put up a fight against Bosnia. They got unlucky against Canada. I think it wasn't really very poor. Okay, they did tie against Switzerland, by the way. Um, but that loss against Canada, I don't like it. I don't like it. I think overall it was a poor performance from Qatar, or maybe, I mean, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I'll go for poor or good. Poor or good, guys. Norway, guys, chill. We'll do Norway next. Okay, we'll do Norway in a bit. We'll do Norway in a bit, guys. We have 21 follows from the stream. Once we get to 50 followers, guys. Okay, from the stream alone, I will do a team that you want me to do on TikTok and join my YouTube stream. Qatar got first point in history this World Cup. Oh, really? Your stream is lagging? Sorry, bro. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Is the stream actually lagging? I don't know. We're not that bad. Yes, guys. You know what, guys? Uh, guys, what do you think about? Guys, follow me. 28 more people have to follow for you to choose a team. Belgium. Yeah. Okay. Guys, and we have to reach 10k likes for that. We have to reach 10k likes for that on TikTok. Only then. Only then. Fun fact, the guy that scored for Qatar got 3 Lamborghinis and $10 million. No way. What? Really? Can you predict 2030 World Cup qualifier? Maybe later. Maybe later. Um, guys, so Qatar, you know what? Actually, Qatar, maybe actually good. Maybe a good performance. Like, they did tie against Switzerland. Mm, I think they kind of shot themselves in the leg with that Canada game. And that's what's making me doubt, you know? I mean, What else did you want them to do? To be honest, like, uh, only for one game to be a good performance. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, what is this? What is happening? Wait, guys. I don't know. There was a problem here. There was a problem. I'll have to find it again. I don't understand what's happening. Really don't understand what's happening. Guys, we just completely lost connection here. We just completely lost connection. Let me just remake this again. Sorry about that, by the way. So we have, and we'll get back to Qatar. Okay, we'll get back to Qatar later. I promise you that. So now Iraq as well here. Czech Republic. Let me do this real quick, guys, and then I'll get right back to you. Austria. Okay. Jordan. Algeria. Okay. Algeria here. The good. Okay. Now. Very good from Democratic Republic of Congo. And Jordan was good as well. Okay. I think that's it. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, I promise. I promise. I promise. So, okay, we have Bosnia here, Canada, Croatia. All right, this is good. This is good. So, let me get back. Let me get back here. All right, guys, we're back. So, Qatar got first point. Yeah, exactly. So, guys, on YouTube, guys, join the YouTube stream. Okay, join the YouTube stream. We need 10 people at least on the YouTube stream. So, go join the YouTube stream. It is in the link tree in the bio, my YouTube channel. But, guys, now Qatar did get their first point, was against Switzerland. I mean, I think they were good. Okay, let's just put it they were good. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt, as they say. So now we have Panama. Panama getting Croatia's and England group again. Uh, well, let's just say that they could have performed a bit better, maybe. But Panama, look at these results: 2-0 against England, 1-0 against Croatia only, 1-0 lost against Ghana. You know what? I think that was not a bad performance. They could have scored some goals. If they would have scored some goals, guys. If they would have scored some goals. Okay, Shadow. Okay. Um, if they scored some goals, that would have put them in a very good actually position. Using viewers, bro. What do you mean, man? Panama, guys. What do you think about Panama? I think it is. I mean, either good, either bad. I don't know. Uh, how they playing against England? They had two shots. I mean, they didn't get any points. Panama didn't get any points. That's why I'm putting them on the poor, and they didn't even score a goal. So that's why Panama is going to the poor. Now Ghana, guys, Ghana. Well, that's also a team here in this group, so we'll go with Bosnia first. Bosnia and Herzegovina, the team that beat Italy to qualify to the World Cup. They did win Qatar. All right, they did win Qatar. They got their first point. Well, I think that wasn't even their first points, right? But they lost 4-1 to Switzerland, man. They lost 4-1 to Switzerland. 1-1 against Canada. 2-0 against USA. I mean, I think there's no question at all. Bosnia had a good performance. Ivan, what's up? How is Jordan on good? Jordan is on good because they tied against Switzerland and they got their first point in the World Cup, and they were the only team that scored against Argentina, and they scored against Austria and Wait, what am I saying? Wait, no. And against Algeria, guys. Yes, against Algeria, obviously, yeah. Um, they got their first point. Okay. I mean, they scored on every single game. They scored on every single game. React Portugal team, how they played and whose mistakes. Yes, guys, we're gonna do Portugal soon, guys. We're gonna do Portugal soon. We're gonna do every single game. Switzerland scored against Argentina too. Yo, Neyogat, thank you, bro. Thank you very much for the rose and for the coffee, man. I really appreciate that. I do care. I do care. Um, so guys, Ghana. I mean, Ghana. This is one of those teams that you don't really understand what happened to them, right? Because they got the third place in a very tough group, 4 points, and they lost to Colombia. But I would say that Ghana had a good performance. Okay, guys, for sure, man, for sure, Ghana had a good performance. Um, it is like no question at all there. I think, right? Now, Switzerland, Switzerland, one of the most controversial teams this World Cup. The team that gave the win away. They literally gave the win away to Argentina with that red card from Embolo, guys. I need to hear from you. I need to hear from you. What was that from Embolo? What was that simulation? Guys, what was that simulation, guys? Please tell me. What was that simulation? What was that simulation against Argentina? What was it? I mean, they didn't have a bad championship, but that simulation against Argentina, guys, like, oh my god. I think it was literally like, I don't know. It wasn't clean. Bro, the other team did this last time, didn't receive anything. Which team? Which team? What do you think about Switzerland, guys? I need to hear your thoughts about Switzerland. Ghana good? Yeah, Ghana was good. Do you like Dictator Mbappe? We'll talk about that once we reach France. Uh, in a moment they realized Argentina had it. I think that overall Switzerland was good. Switzerland was good, but very good. Fullius, no, not very good, man. Not very good. You know why? Because Switzerland did that big mistake against Argentina. They did that big mistake against Argentina. I will not forgive them that. I'll not forgive them that. I mean, you were expecting that they would top their group, okay, and then they just do that against Argentina. I'll put Switzerland at the good, okay, good performance from Switzerland overall in the tournament. Now Canada, one of the hosts, they got lucky. No, they did not get lucky, man. Switzerland was lucky. No, bro. No. No. Only small country in qualifier. Which one? Which one? Quarterfinal. So guys, Canada now. Canada, one of the hosts, right? One of the hosts, one of the biggest names here on this stage. Um, Canada, guys. Where do you put Canada? I really didn't think they would perform like this. I really didn't think they would perform like this. But against Morocco, Morocco wasn't having a good game at all, and they just completely didn't take advantage of that. They just didn't completely take advantage of that. So you know what? I'm gonna go for only a good, guys. I'm gonna go for a good. They did beat Qatar 6-0, so yeah, that's a good performance from me, guys. That's a good performance from Canada. Um, moment, why are you getting mad? Yeah, okay. Slovakia wasn't in the World Cup. Who is okay? They got lucky. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia had a very poor performance, man. We already discussed it here. Now, next up is Colombia. Colombia. So this is one of those teams that you don't really understand what happened to them. Um, I think overall they had a good performance. I don't have anything against Colombia. Like They did top their group against Portugal. They reached the round of 16, lost to Switzerland. I think it's. I mean, they didn't really have any flaws. They didn't really have any flaws. Maybe even very good. I mean, they could have won Switzerland, man. They could have won Switzerland. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Maybe even very good from Colombia. From the expectations, I mean, I don't know if they were expected to get to the round of 16 even. What do you think? Egypt will be guys. We'll be doing Egypt soon. Canada good. They normally are mediocre. Yeah, that's why I put them in the good. Guys, what do you think about Colombia? Colombia, Luis Diaz. So it's good. They're way better. Yeah. I mean, Congo isn't very good. Um, Colombia very good, guys. Colombia didn't lose a single game in the 90 minutes, and I think that they were good. They were very good, actually. Their performance, they were. It something was just really clicking there. Okay, something was just really working. It's a pity that they lost to Switzerland, but it happens. It happens. Okay. Now, Croatia is next, guys. Croatia also a very controversial team. Very controversial team this World Cup. And Croatia didn't get robbed. Okay, they didn't get robbed, but I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Because let's just have a look. Okay, Croatia, they did play well against England. Okay, they did play well against England in their first games, but then against Portugal, I think they could have gotten more chances. They could have took advantage of their chances better. And for that reason, I mean, they did go out in the round of 16 as well. Modric just washed Croatia. What? No. Croatia was not lucky at all. No. They were not lucky, man. That was not the problem. That was not the problem. Um, to be honest, I think that Croatia can be put into the good tier. Okay, into the good tier. I mean, I don't know if I can put them in the poor tier because I don't really deserve. I think they don't deserve to be in the poor tier. Okay, they didn't really play that bad. They went on and got to the next stages, right? So I really don't know what you expected more. They did get Portugal. They got pretty unlucky that they got Portugal in the round of 16. So I mean, round of 32 even, right? Um, but now, guys, let me just redo this because it lagged again. I hope it won't lag anymore. Okay, Switzerland's also here. Paraguay. Okay, and Canada. Where are you? Okay, Canada is here. Now at the poor, Czech Republic, Austria, Panama. Okay, and here it's all good, I guess. All good here. Okay. Okay, guys, so we're back. Uh, Croatia, guys. So I think that Croatia they did a they had a good World Cup. They got a bit unlucky because they had Portugal in their group, but well, in their knockout phase in the first stage. But yeah, Croatia got robbed against Portugal. No, they didn't, man. They didn't get robbed. Um, like too high for good tier. I mean, I don't know if Croatia got robbed. No, they didn't get robbed. They didn't get robbed. Here wasn't offside. No, it was just like it touched his hair, man. It touched his head. That is not a robbery. That's not a robbery. Well, but Croatia in the poor or good, I'll put them in the good. Okay, they could have won against Portugal as well. Now, Senegal. Senegal is again a very, very interesting case here. They were in the group of death. They managed to get one win and they moved on to the round of 32 where they lost to Belgium. They were winning 2-0. They did lose in final moments. So, you know what? Against France also, they had a good first half, but then I don't know what happened to them in the second one. So overall, I would say that Senegal had a good performance, and they got a bit unlucky. Okay, that's why I'm putting them on the good performance because they got a bit unlucky. Liechtenstein is not in the World Cup, was not in the World Cup. Senegal good, yeah, yeah, I agree. Now, next up is Belgium. Belgium, guys. So, what do you think about Belgium's performance? They did beat Senegal. They did win USA. They lost to Spain. They lost to Spain, who I think is the most lucky team. It's Spain. I think is the luckiest team this World Cup. Not gonna lie. Um, what can I say about Belgium? They topped their group. Topped their group. Lost 2-1 against Spain. Uh, I mean they did tie against Iran. I don't want to put them in the very good position, but maybe I mean like Belgium just got it out of nowhere. They got their game out of nowhere. Like they tied against Iran. They didn't show anything that game. Anything. They just stood back against Senegal. They were sleeping the whole game, and then they just woke up at the last 10 minutes and scored 3 goals. Against New Zealand, they won 5-1. Against USA, 4-1. Against Spain, like, let's just have a look at the stats. I mean, 2 shots on goal. I think it was more of a good performance. I think it was more of a good performance for Belgium. Only goal against. Oh, wait, but they scored the only goal against Spain. That's right. That is right, man. They scored the only goal against Spain. I completely forgot about that. Um, well. But then they tied against Iran 0-0. How can I put a team like that in a very good position, man? Okay, one game, okay, but then they also tied against Egypt, which is a good team. But Belgium, I don't know. I think it's between very good and good. You know what I mean. I think it's between very good and good. Belgium good, guys. What do you say? What do you say about Belgium? What do you say about Belgium, guys? Norway's not. It's not. No, we didn't even put Norway in yet. Very good for Belgium. Very good for Belgium. Belgium good. No lucky. Uh, I don't know, guys. I don't know. You know what, guys? I'm gonna open up a poll on YouTube. I'm gonna open up a poll on YouTube so you can vote. You can vote on YouTube, guys. The link is the link tree in the channel's bio. So, Belgium, good, very good. Okay, guys, go to the YouTube stream. Go vote. Go vote. And we'll do, guys, we'll do Belgium a bit later. We'll do Belgium a bit later. After USA. So you have time to go to the YouTube stream right now and vote. Go to the YouTube stream right now and vote, guys. Hodai Suroli, what's up? Don't spam, guys. Don't spam. Just vote. Just vote. Guys, USA now. The USA. The team that has also had a lot of controversy. This World Cup, obviously, right? How else could it be? How else could it be with USA? But to be honest, I don't know. I don't know what to say about USA because I mean they did get to the round of 16. I think that's good, right? But I didn't like that what they did, what their president did, right? So I'm gonna put USA at the lucky. I'm gonna put USA at the lucky tier probably because I mean lucky or then just yeah, I'll put USA in the lucky tier. Okay, I'll put USA in the lucky tier for sure. They were lucky. They were lucky. Don't spam Akram Hakimi, please. Don't spam, man. Don't spam. Where did my TikTok chat go? It just disappeared somehow. USA lucky? Yeah, yeah, yeah. USA lucky for sure. USA lucky for sure, man. Okay, real time assist, no. Mm, what's the tier for Scotland? It is poor tier. Poor tier for Scotland, guys. Poor tier for Scotland. You can see it now. Now, guys, Belgium. Let's see what have you voted for. Let's see what have you voted for in the YouTube stream, in the poll for good. Belgium good. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, we'll have to exit again. Sorry. Sorry. Guys, Belgium is one of the teams that it is most difficult to decide whether it's very good or good because, as we saw, they had good results, but then they also had like slippery results. Okay, and against Spain, they did score their only goal. The only goal that Spain has conceded in this World Cup in the entire competition. But I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. I really, really don't. Let's organize this again. So Jordan, or Bosnia. Guys, sorry, just went out of the site again. Don't understand why. Bosnia, Ghana. Ghana, Ghana. Okay, nice. Switzerland, Canada. Switzerland and Canada. Now, here we have Paraguay, Panama, yeah. Okay, that's good, that's good. So guys, I'm back, I'm back. USA. USA is the team that I will put in the lucky because they were really lucky, yeah. But now Belgium. 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 I don't know, man. I feel like they could have knocked out Spain. I feel like they could have knocked out Spain, man. They're pretty unlucky as well. But they did win USA. They did win the USA, guys. Who had their game rigged for them. So let's go to Belgium results again. I will do Morocco in a bit. Yeah, I'll do a Morocco in a bit. Yeah, guys, that comeback against Senegal, that was pretty lucky, not gonna lie. But I did not like how Belgium played. I did not like how Belgium played, so you know what? I will go for good. I'll put Belgium in the good tier. What do you think? Bro, Germany must be higher than Turkey. Probably it will. Probably it will. Let's see. Let's see what we decide. But yes, I think I'm gonna go for Belgium in the good tier. We still don't have anyone in the excellent one. Now the time has come for Morocco. Morocco. I would really, really love them to put in. I would really, really love to put them in the excellent, but unfortunately, I can't do that. I cannot do that, and I cannot even maybe put them in the very good. Why? You may ask. Because what happened against France, man? What was that against France? What happened there? What happened? They did knock out Netherlands. That was probably obviously very good, but France 2-0, like they didn't even create a single chance, did they? Like, yeah, they had one shot on goal. It even seemed very strange. It seemed very, very strange, guys. I can't put them in the excellent for sure. No, 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 no way. But we could put them in the very good. Only quarters just this disappointing. Yeah. Quarterfinals were very, very disappointing. Um Yo Emils, yo. So guys, I would say that Morocco is probably at the very, very good tier. They did tie against Brazil, they did knock out Netherlands. I mean, they just got unlucky against France, I guess. I'll not put them in the good. I think it's unfair to put them in the same place as Sweden, for instance. So, no, they were very good. They were very good. Again, by the way, again, Morocco. Up next, we have. Up next, we have. Up, up next, we have Senegal. And Senegal, one of those countries that I really feel bad for. They did everything they wanted against Belgium, but then they just let Belgium score 3 goals. Um, they lost the game in 10 minutes against Belgium, and that is not good. That is not good. They did fight against France. Okay, they did fight against France in their group, which I really respect. But then in the second half, something just didn't feel right. Didn't feel right, and they got now knocked out in the round of 32. I'll put Senegal in the good performance. I was expecting a bit more from them. Probably even knocking out Belgium. Okay, probably even knocking out Belgium. All right, guys. So I'm starting to think now. Maybe we should have put Belgium in the very good. Maybe. But no, guys, they tied against Iran. I mean, but that didn't really. Uh, no. Belgium is good. Belgium is good now. Now Germany, guys. Germany is next up. Germany is next up, and Germany has uh something that most of these teams don't have. They have the biggest win this World Cup with the most goals scored 7-1. 7-1 in goals scored. And I think that that's pretty impressive. By the way, guys, wait, didn't we have Croatia already added? Yes, we had Croatia. No, we didn't have Croatia added, did we? Did we have Croatia added, guys, or no? I don't remember now. Seems we didn't, right? We didn't add Croatia? Let me just see. No, we did add Croatia. Yeah, we had added Croatia, guys. Oh, by the way, Croatia here in the good tier. It had lagged. I don't know why, but yeah, we have to put Croatia here in the good tier. I'm sorry for Germany. Remember me, World Stupid. No, I don't remember you, man. Germany disappointed quite a lot. Yes, I have to say that Germany. Probably one of the only big teams that I'll put in the poor or even very poor performance. I mean, I think it would be unfair to put them in the poor, in the very unpoor, very poor. But Germany, guys, I'm mostly reading the YouTube chat. So join the YouTube chat if you want me to see your comment, guys. Join the YouTube chat. Link is the bio in the link tree. So thank you very much for all the follows, guys. Make sure you follow me for more content like this. But um, wait, guys, but USA was also in the lucky, right? What am I have? What is happening here? Wait, what's happening? It just lagged. Wait, guys, this just lagged. Wait a minute. Oh, come on, guys. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Oh, come on. No way. Look at this. So we'll have to do this again. Qatar. Okay, Bosnia here. Ghana. Sorry, guys. I don't know why, but it just keeps sending me out to this platform, and it just lags then after. I don't understand what's happening to this platform, to this site. Okay, Croatia here. Senegal as well. USA in the lucky. Panama. Okay, Panama as well. Okay, good. Now, yes, I think we have added everyone. Okay, Belgium here still. All right, good, good, good. Now we have Germany. I'm Richards. Oh, wait, you're Richard. I think I remember someone named Richard. Yeah, here in the streams. Okay. No, guys, no, no, no. Don't tell me we have to exit again, bro. No, 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 no. Okay, we don't. Okay, good. That's good, that's good. Germany's next, guys, and the poor performance from Germany for sure. I don't know if we could say that it was very poor, but anyway, Germany, obviously, they did top their group, tied with Cote d'Ivoire, by the way. But they got now knocked out in the round of 32 against Paraguay. And you know what? I would even say it's a very poor performance, but that would be if they would not go out of the group. Against Paraguay, they just didn't play that well. But just because they got a bit unlucky as well, I think I'll put them in the poor list. Poor tier. Yes, guys. So Germany, the only big country for now, till now, to go here on this list. Oh, and of course, Morocco is in the very good one. We had already done. We had already done it. It just lagged. I don't know why it took it out. Julius is a Latin patriot now? No, he's not. He's a super fan, right, Julius? You are a super fan, man, right? You're not a patriot. Am I right? Okay. Guys, so next up we have the Netherlands. And the Netherlands, I think it's a team that also got pretty unlucky this year because they had a tough group. They had a very tough group with Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia. They did win their games that they had to win, but they lost to Morocco in the round of 32 in penalties, as we all know. They did beat Sweden by 5-1. And I think that like it automatically puts them in the good position, right? But they got pretty unlucky. They got pretty unlucky against Morocco. So I'm gonna go for Netherlands in the good performance, although they did get knocked out in the round of 32. Now, Japan. Japan is next. I was. Oh wait, Adis, you're not a channel member anymore. I was a member for 3 months. Didn't give me anything. It's a scam. What do you mean, Adis? What do you mean, bro? You have those bonuses listed. And by the way, once we have 5 channel members, guys, once you have 5 channel members on YouTube, we'll do videos for channel members only. By the way, but Adis, please don't tell that, man. Please don't tell that it's a scam. It's not a scam, man. And you also, if you only support me if you want to, right? So Japan. Japan, I would love to put them in the excellent position. I would love to put them in the excellent tier, and that would be our first excellent performance. But unfortunately, I can't do that. I cannot do that. Why? Because Japan lost in the round of 32 against Brazil, and they had not the best game at all. I watched that game. Japan was very, very good, obviously, but unfortunately, Brazil just managed to get the win. They didn't play well in the end. At the end, they didn't play well at all. They did get the tie against Sweden and against Netherlands. So that, for that reason, I think that Japan's biggest championship, biggest World Cup is still up in front of us in history. So I'm gonna put them in the good position for now, um, because they would have been very good if they won Brazil, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. Now, next up, Egypt. So Egypt, one of those teams that was in controversial opinions, and we only have 10 teams left, by the way. Egypt, man. Egypt. What do you think, guys? But I'm only reading the YouTube chat now. I'm only reading the YouTube chat, so go join the YouTube stream. The link is the bio in the link tree. Make sure you double tap the screen, guys. Double tap the screen. Egypt, I would love to put them at the excellent tier. I would really love to put them at the excellent tier. I'm not going to lie. I'm not gonna lie. Egypt was very good. Egypt was very good, but unfortunately, that loss against Argentina, where they just, I mean, they were very unlucky, man. They were very, very unlucky. Yo, Fonfon, what's up? Egypt's very good in my opinion. You speak? No, I don't. I don't speak the ogre language. But guys, Egypt. What do you think about Egypt? Chat, YouTube chat. What do you think about Egypt? Join the YouTube chat, guys. Egypt, excellent, very good, good, lucky, poor, or very poor from Egypt. Uh, you know what, guys? I couldn't even put myself here a bit. Yeah, I'll even do that. Guys, Egypt. What do you think about Egypt? Egypt deserved to win against Argentina. Exactly, bro. Egypt deserved to win against Argentina. Decent in their group, and against Australia, they threatened Argentina. You know what? If they would have had a bit better win against Australia, I would maybe even put them in the excellent. Maybe. But I will have to go with the very good tier for Egypt. All right, because I feel like they could have done more. They could have done a bit more. They would have won Argentina. That would automatically be excellent. Okay, but they did lose the game. Okay, they played very, very good, but they did lose the game. So, I mean, and Egypt, this wasn't their first World Cup either, right? Um, they have a good lineup. Okay, they have a good lineup. They played very good. They didn't play excellent. Now, guys, I suggest we go for Brazil. Brazil, guys. So, what do you say about Brazil? What do you say about Brazil, guys? I think that very good. They got robbed. Yeah, I mean, Egypt did get robbed. Yeah, bottle 2-0 against Argentina. Lead against Argentina was very poor against Iran. Yeah, very good. I would say, right? Good or very good. I'll say very good, guys. Okay, Egypt, very good. Did kind of good. Well, they did knock out Japan, which was one of my favorites actually, and I really, really enjoyed Japan's game because look, they did knock out Japan 2-1, right? But Brazil's other games really didn't. It wasn't Brazil, man. It wasn't Brazil. And I would even say that Brazil got lucky that they beat Japan. But I'll have to put Brazil. They didn't play well against Norway, guys. Let's be honest. They didn't play well against Norway. They only put Neymar in when it was already too late. And I think it was one of the worst Brazilian World Cup runs I've ever seen in my life. So, guys, what do you think about Brazil? What do you think about Brazil? Poor as a big team. You know what, guys? I would even put Brazil together with Germany at the poor. I don't know. Like, I was expecting much more from Brazil. Look, only 3-0 against Haiti, for instance. What is that? 1-1 against Morocco. I I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe lucky. Guys, I'm only reading the YouTube chat. Make sure you follow me, by the way, on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on every single social media platform if you want to see more content like this. Was a good result, though? What do you mean a good result? It's Haiti, bro. It's Haiti. Their first World Cup, right? A mid thing? Maybe, yeah, but the mid thing is, yeah, lucky. I don't really like mid because you can put everybody in mid almost. But if I would have to choose Brazil to put in the poor or good, I would probably put them in the poor because they're playing the whole tournament. Just wasn't it. It just wasn't it, man. It just wasn't it. Okay, it wasn't it. I'm gonna put them together with Germany. Um, just wasn't it, guys. Just wasn't it. Now, I suggest we move over to Cape Verde. Cape Verde, the team that I think that got everybody excited. Everybody excited for this World Cup. Are you actually from Latvia? Yes, I am, Asher. Um, Cabo Verde, the team that I think that deserved to win, Argentina. 100% goal of the tournament as well from Cabral. So I think there are no doubts, no losses against any team, only against Argentina in the extra time. For a country that has never qualified to the World Cup and that almost was winning the world champions, I am awarding them the excellent tier position in the list. Alright, guys, excellent from Cape Verde. Even in the Argentinian game, they still tried to get the third goal. They didn't give up. They never gave up. Okay, they never gave up, man. And that is something that I very, very much respect. So, we have come to Norway. Okay, we have come to Norway. Norway, I feel bad for them. I don't like Holland. You know, guys, that I don't like Holland. I hate Holland. But Norway, I mean, they came back. They came back to the World Cup. And they did achieve their dream, I think, which was to play in the highest rounds of knockout. In one of the highest rounds of knockout, really. I mean, what else can you say if Norway had 4-1 win against Iraq, 3-2 win against Senegal, lost 4-1 to France playing with their second team. They had a penalty, they missed 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, they were unlucky. 2-1 against Cote d'Ivoire, won Brazil, almost won England. I think that's a very good run. It's not an excellent run. It's not an excellent run. What happened against England in the extra time? What happened there? Like what was Norway doing? Why did they sub Haaland off? Okay, let's exit this. It's lagging again, but let's talk about this, guys. How did they sub Haaland off? Guys, please tell me. Why was Haaland subbed off? Please tell me, guys. Really, like, I want to know. How was Haaland subbed off? I don't understand. Norway very good, you think so, guys? I mean, I think Norway was very good. I really think Norway was very, very good. Well, let's look at England in quarterfinals in extra time. Exactly, bro. Like, Norway was a beast this World Cup. Norway was a very big beast, actually, in this World Cup. Um, I mean, I don't really see any reason for us not to give them the very good place, right? Let me just reorganize this again, guys, real quick, because it lagged again and it exited the site. So I have to reorganize these standings. But guys, but just tell me, guys, how and why? Okay, how and why did Norway sub Holland? How and why? Like, isn't he the best player right now? He should run but he got tired. He got tired in 100 minutes. Poor one. He got tired. He couldn't help his team anymore. Right? Like, come on. Messi ran for, well, he didn't run, but you know what I mean. Ronaldo would have been for 120 minutes for sure. But Haaland, like, what was that, man? What was that? That was a disgrace. It was a complete disgrace. Well, anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. We have England and Norway upcoming here in these votings. So let's see. Uh, Spain, Egypt. Wait, Egypt was in the. Where to put Egypt, guys? I think we put them in the very good, right? Egypt was in the very good. No, wait, what am I doing? Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm just reorganizing here some things. Egypt, right? Yeah, I think the Egypt were in the very good. So, guys, what do you say? Yeah, yeah, Egypt is very good. Yeah, I know, I know. Here it is. Here it is. Norway. You know what? I'm gonna put them at the very good. I'm gonna put them at the very good. You know why? I really wanted to put them either in the excellent or in the good because I don't really like them, but they can't go to the excellent because of the game against England. They didn't play very good. Um, and yeah, like they also won't go for the good because they were just very good. Okay. Kimi wins free water bottle. Okay, Alice, please stop saying that. Spams. Okay, guys, you know what? Guys, I see everybody commenting on TikTok. Join the YouTube stream. I'm not watching the TikTok stream, guys. I'm not watching the TikTok chat. Join the YouTube chat, okay? Join literally the YouTube chat. It's in the link tree in the bio. Go follow me on YouTube as well. But guys, England now. England had a surprising World Cup, I would say. England did have a surprising World Cup. I wasn't expecting that England would do it because let's just say that they were pretty unlucky in the previous ones, okay? They got third place. Amazing match against France in the third place knockout, right? So they lost 2-1 against Argentina. I really didn't like the way they played against Argentina. They fell back. Tuchel with some horrible decisions. I don't understand. I understand. I really didn't understand England's perspective on that one against Argentina. If they knew that Argentina only can win if you sit on defense, literally, you can only lose to Argentina when in the lead, when sitting on defense completely. So that strategy didn't. I really hated that. So I will have to put England at the very good tier together with Norway. I can't put them in the excellent one. Also, in the third place game, they were also almost losing it. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Okay. So, guys, now France, the team that lost against Spain in a very, very bad game. In a very, very bad game. I believe that France had one of the most disappointing runs in this World Cup because what happened to France against England? What happened to France against Spain? First of all, they didn't really create any goal scoring chance. Like, what are you supposed to do with no goal scoring chances against Spain? Uh, yeah. So I show Speed Secret. What's up? Norway's better than Cape Verde. I wouldn't say so, bro. I wouldn't say so. So excellent, excellent for France. No, I wouldn't say excellent from France. And please mind the caps. I show Speed Secrets. Mind the caps, man. So guys, France. You know what? I'll also put France. No, no, no. France. I really, actually, to be honest, guys, to be totally honest, I didn't enjoy France's game this World Cup. I didn't enjoy France's game in the World Cup since day one. Since day one, I told guys, I told you even in these streams, I don't know, I don't like how France plays. I don't like how France plays. And also against Paraguay, by the way. Also against Paraguay. Only 1-0. Only 1-0. So, you know what? No, also in the third place game, France against England, what happened in the first half? You know what, guys? France will go to the good tier. To their potential, no. They were not very good. They were not very good. You can't call them very good, okay? But now, ah, Portugal. Portugal, the team that while asked, oh, we're not doing the good in order. We're not doing the good in order, guys. We're just putting the tier from the least popular teams to the most. Okay, guys, Portugal. What happened to Portugal this World Cup? I think it was rigged. Like it was something did not something wasn't it. Something wasn't right. Something wasn't right, guys. The only game they played well was against Uzbekistan. What happened in that game? They played to Ronaldo. They passed to Ronaldo. He scored. Why did they not pass to him the whole game in the other games? They didn't pass to him. And even in the Croatia game, when he was offside and he scored that banger, that was the only time they played to him. And he scored. What happened? Even like that, even if it wasn't the goal, they won. Okay. So yeah, put England lucky tier. Muhammad, stop spamming, man. Um, stop spamming, man. I'll have to mute you. So yeah, guys, Portugal can't go to the good tiers. They can't go to the good tiers. Unfortunately, Ronaldo was washed. No, man, what they're saying? What they're saying? Ronaldo scored 3 goals. Ronaldo scored 3 goals, and those goals were not easy. They were not easy to score. Um, all right, guys. So Portugal, guys, either poor. No, it was not very poor because they did win Croatia, but unfortunately, guys, Portugal will have to go to poor. We'll have to go to poor with Portugal, guys. Okay. And now the two finalists. The two finalists: Argentina and Spain. This is a very controversial live stream, guys. You know it. I know it. What did you think about Argentina? Is Lamine Yamal? Yes, of course, Lamine Yamal was completely washed. What did he do this World Cup? What did he do? What did he do? I need to know your thoughts about Argentina. I would say Infantino, guys. Infantino. Guys, I would say that Argentina was lucky. I would say Argentina was very lucky, guys. Like, how did they reach the World Cup final even? How did they reach the World Cup final? They had a very, very poor performance in the final. One of the worst I've ever seen, man. One of the worst I've ever seen. Okay? That performance of Argentina was the worst performance I've ever seen in the World Cup final. In any final. And I would even put Argentina in the poor. Because they struggled to score and to win mediocre teams. Well, not mediocre teams, but you know what I mean. Cape Verde, Egypt. They only won against Switzerland because of Embolo's mistake. Because of Embolo's diving. Because of Embolo's stupid red card. And if that's something that a good team would do, no, it's not. Mm-mm. No, no, no. It's not either excellent, either very good, either good. They're in the final by mere coincidence, by mere luck. Yes, guys, luck. They were lucky. What do you think? Let me hear your thoughts now. Let me hear your thoughts. Those are my thoughts. Let me hear what you think, guys, because I really, really am interested. Like, I believe that was one of the luckiest runs ever I've ever seen. Like, besides having FIFA with them, they were just lucky. They just were lucky. What do you think, guys? And please go comment on the YouTube stream, guys. Everybody on TikTok and on Twitch, by the way. Guys, sorry, I completely forgot about the Twitch stream. I'm not reading any chats from Twitch, but please, guys, if you're on Twitch, sorry. Usually read the chats, but this time today somehow I didn't. Um, yeah, please join the YouTube stream. So I'm just reorganizing this again because it lagged. France here, yep. Okay, good. USA, okay, Verde, and excellent. Norway and England. Okay, I think we're good now. I think we are good. Okay. Poor is too much. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I would even put Argentina to poor, but yeah, it's too much if they reach the final. I'm gonna put Argentina in the lucky tier. In the lucky tier, guys, obviously. And now the champions! The unbeaten team, the most unbeaten team in the last 2.5 years. Not poor, they got 9 points in the group and scored most goals through the entire World Cup. Lucky, guys, lucky, lucky. Um, and guys, Spain conceding only 0 goals, only 1 goal. Spain conceding only 1 goal, guys. Um, Unai Simon, the best keeper. Rodri, the best player. Stop. Stop. How was Simon the best goalkeeper? How was Rodri the best player? How was Spain even in the World Cup final? What did Austria do against Spain? What happened to Portugal? What happened to France? What happened to Argentina? Belgium was the only team that managed to score. Belgium was the only team that managed to score against Spain. That is luck. Guys, I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. in maximum. Maximum, guys. Very good. That's max. But I think that they only won the World Cup and they won every single game that they won by pure luck. Why? Because what happened to Portugal, guys? Explain to me. What happened to Portugal? What happened to France? France didn't create any chance. Any chance. And what happened to the first World Cup, like, number ever? What happened to Argentina? Zero shots in 90 minutes? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Zero shots in 90 minutes? And you call that good? That was pure luck. Argentina wasn't doing anything. They didn't know how to play. Portugal didn't know how to play. France didn't know how to play. They only won because they didn't know how to play. Against Belgium, they never even should have won. They never should have won to Belgium. Portugal wasn't the best in this World Cup. No, 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 no. What happened against Spain? The worst game was against Spain, which was France's worst game. Against Spain, which was Argentina's worst game. Against Spain. How top three? How do the world's top three teams have the worst game against one team? It's not possible, bro. It's not possible, guys. It's not possible. It's not possible. Spain was pure luck. Spain was pure luck. Tiki taka. Tiki taka. Argentina, no shots, guys. Literally. Argentina, no shots against Spain. How does world's number one? How does world's number one not have any shot against Spain? It's impossible to create a defense like that. It's impossible to create a defense that manages to hold on to the world's number one. It's impossible. Mikel Marino scored a winner 2 times. Both of those times were lucky. Both of those times were lucky. It was Spain who didn't let them play, bro. Nah, 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 nah. How does Spain not let play against Portugal, France, and Argentina? How, bro? Please explain to me. And they tied against Cape Verde, by the way. They tied against Cape Verde. Uh, guys, I don't understand. How are you so ignorant about this? Park the bus or whole building against Argentina. They have the best midfield. What? Okay, guys, explain me. How did Rodri get the best player? How did Rodri get the best players award? Cape Verde was very unlucky, bro. They were unlucky. Well, they were lucky, of course, but I mean, to the expectations, they were very good, bro. Very good, Richard. Superior to every country, guys. Well, you know what? I mean, I want to put them here. I want to put them together with Argentina, man. I want to put them together with Argentina. Mbappe or Messi deserved the golden ball. Exactly, bro. Exactly. It wasn't Rodri who deserved the golden ball. It wasn't Unai Simon who deserved the best keeper, bro. It wasn't. Unai Simon made 10 saves or 11 saves during the whole tournament. Martinez made 11 saves during the final. So, guys, well, you know what? Put, you can't take away Spain's um you can't take away Spain's defense, I guess, right? They did play well on defense, but I just think they got extremely lucky. Extremely lucky, guys. Extremely lucky. The best I could put is good. Okay, that's the best. I mean, okay, guys, you know what? I'll put them in the good. I'll put them in the good. Amy Martinez was so good. Yeah, he was very good. He was very good. Well, but yeah, guys, I'm gonna put Spain in good. Not even near very good or excellent. Not even near. Um, I could have put them in lucky. I could have put them in very, very lucky actually. But you know what? Actually, let me take a look. Let me take a look, guys. Let me have a look. Spain, 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 Spain. So, guys, they didn't even win every single game of the group stage, of course. Just look at these results. It's like how they didn't even score more than 3 goals in any game, by the way. How is that very good? It's not very good. They won the World Cup and it's just good. Crazy word. You know what, guys? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I will do the following. Guys, I'm gonna do the following. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put Spain back to the lucky position. Spain was lucky. Spain was lucky. They were good. Okay, don't get me wrong. They were good, but they were lucky, man. They were lucky. Exactly like Paraguay, exactly like USA, exactly like Argentina. They got lucky. You only need 1 goal to win a match. You don't need to score 5 goals each game. I agree. I agree. But if they were really that good, world class, top players, right, the best team in the world, they would have scored more goals. They would have scored more goals against Argentina, bro. Listen, bro. Listen, listen, listen. Chat, listen. If you're saying that Spain is the best team ever in the whole world right now, how did they only score 1 goal against Argentina? How? 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 They had so many chances against Martinez, but Martinez was just saving everything. Martinez was just saving everything, man. So this is my tier list. Uh, this is my tier list, guys. You can agree with it or not. I don't care. I really don't care. This is my tier list, and I think that I think that this was a good World Cup. Okay, this was an interesting World Cup for sure. But so let's just capitalize everything. Very poor performance for Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Tunisia, Uruguay. Poor performance for South Africa, Scotland, South Korea, Uzbekistan, New Zealand, Iraq, Czech Republic, Austria, Panama, Germany, Brazil, and Portugal. The lucky ones were Paraguay, USA, Argentina, and the World Cup champions Spain. They won merely on luck, almost. Haiti, Australia, Curacao, Cote d'Ivoire, Sweden, Iran, Ecuador, Algeria, Jordan, Qatar, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Ghana, Switzerland, Canada, Croatia, Belgium, Senegal, the Netherlands, Japan, and France were good in this World Cup. I think they met the expectations. Some even surpassed them. Some were a bit below, like Netherlands, France, and Japan. And the very good, obviously, Mexico, Democratic Republic of Congo, Colombia, Morocco, Egypt, Norway, England, and the best team this World Cup was, in no doubt, Cape Verde. Guys, what do you think? What is explain how Qatar is good, bro? Bro. Explain how Qatar is good. Okay, I'll explain it. I'll explain it. Guys, Qatar. What did you expect from Qatar from this World Cup? How did you what did you expect from Qatar this World Cup, man? What did you expect from Qatar this World Cup? Answer me. They played the smart way, bro. They played the lucky way. Cape Verde was carried by Vozinha, to be honest. Well, not only, guys, not only. Anyway, it seems you don't have any arguments of what you expect from Qatar. But what if I tell you that they got their first point in the World Cup history? They tied against Switzerland, the team that almost beat Argentina. They did score in the game against Bosnia as well. And this was just a very unlucky game against Canada. So yeah, Qatar 1-1 against Switzerland. That was a very good game. That was a very good game, and that enough one game is enough like to put you in the good, just as Curacao, guys. So, um, yeah, I also didn't expect them to lose 6-0 against Canada. I mean, to be honest, guys, Canada was very good. Canada was very overpowered, so that's not really a big surprise. But yeah, guys, that was my rating in this World Cup. Let me know if you agree. Let me know in the comments, guys, what would have you put differently, and explain why. Explain why. And I will see you on the next one. Make sure you follow me, guys. Make sure you follow me. Um, so yeah, guys, Czechia. Yeah, Czechia was poor. Czechia was poor. But not very poor. Not very poor. I mean, they did fight. They did fight. So, bye bye, Shadow. Uruguay, excellent. You need to go to the hospital. All right, guys. So, yeah, guys. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I will see you on the next one. Make sure you follow me, repost the stream. Thank you very much for all donations, and a big shout out to Holios for becoming the first super fan of the channel. So, yeah, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Watch these videos. I don't know which side, but yeah, guys. Watch these videos next. Okay, watch them, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. On Twitch, let me just see if there was someone chatting on Twitch, just so I have my conscience clear. I'm sorry if I didn't answer. Okay, yeah, it was Kinex. Kinex, hi, bro. What's up? What's up? Sorry, bro. Sorry. Oh, you also joined only now. Thanks for the follow, by the way, Kinex. Thank you very much for the follow. So, yeah, I will see you on the next one, guys.